It is cold. I'm warming me up so I can talk. Woo, it's cold. Oh. Hello, and welcome to Spirit Forest. I want to talk about being solo, and I have a friend of mine who is scared to camp solo, and then it made me think about all the other things that people are scared to do solo. So stay tuned. I'm gonna have to find some way to warm me up. I think we might go for a little hike around the property. Do you want to come? I got my snowshoes on, and I think what we do is we just kind of walk around. It gets pretty deep in some areas, but I got my snow pants on. I got my waders on. I'm all good. I'm good until we get to my waist, and then I'm not good anymore. I need a bib for that. So let's go for a walk. Oh, finally the sun. Do you see it? Oh, I love it. I don't know what the temperature is. Either single digits or low teens. That's probably where it's at. Okay, let me get my snowshoes on. And let's go for a walk and have a little chat. I hate putting on snowshoes. They're so awkward. Isn't it so pretty here? This is the most amount of snow I've seen here. I love it. It's really deep. So in case it looks like I'm walking slow, it's because I'm sinking a couple feet. Okay. What I've noticed is that I'm missing my trail. I don't think I went the right way. Nah, I can't see a trail at all. That's one thing about when you're snowshoeing in the backcountry. You gotta be really careful because you can't always see the trail. I'm at my bushcraft shelter. Sorry, I gotta fix my hair. It's gonna bug me when I go to edit the video. Cause I'm so vain. I'm kidding. It just bugs me. Okay. Look at my there's my fire pit right there. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Ooh, it's a lot deeper here. Okay, I know I'm not wearing the right kind of snowshoes. In case those snowshoe people out there, I'm aware of this. I need some bigger snowshoes. I don't want to spend money on it. I didn't even go snowshoeing at all last year. Well, there really was no snow to go snowshoeing. The snowshoes that I'm wearing right now are made for kids. So I'm just using them. I like them because they're small. I don't like those big bulky ones. I'm looking at all the campsites I made for my classes. Could you picture the ladies camping here right now? Woo! Yeah, I don't think I'll be teaching winter classes. I don't know. You never know with me. You never know. So, I've been here alone. I camped this weekend. And when I say alone, I really mean alone. I'm without Rocky. And, oh gosh, that is so pretty. Hold on. I have to show you. The sun coming up. It's the morning. It's early morning. This is such a new experience for me here at Spear Forest with all this snow. It's a whole new year. So I wanted to talk about being alone in the wilderness, you know, being female and alone. But the person that I'm thinking of right now is a male. And he knows who he is. He lives in the UK. And he's terrified to go out in the wilderness alone. I think that he would have a good time if he did, but he's letting his fears take over. And in your mind, you know, and a lot of times here the things that I might be scared of are different than what he's scared of. You know, I'm scared of predators, and in the UK you don't have any predators. So I asked him, I said, what are you scared of? Like, what's gonna happen to you out there? You know? I think he mentioned Bigfoot. Yeah, I think Bigfoot was gonna come get him. But I think he's scared of other people. I think that's the bigger thing. He's scared of other people. So there's times that he doesn't go out because he's so scared. That's one of my campsites over here for my ladies. It is kind of snowing just a little bit, little flurries. So, I've been doing solo for a long time, and I'm doing a video, or maybe I already posted the video, I don't remember, on your fears and trying to overcome your fears. And it's truly your mindset. So I'm trying to remember the first time I went solo in the wilderness. I can't think of it. I was in my 20s. And I think that when I first started backpacking, I had a guy show me how to do it. And then I was like, I could do this. And then I went with 6 other women. Was it 6 or 7? I can't remember. 6 or 7 women out in Utah in Thanksgiving time. Coldest. Whew, that was cold. That one I was shivering on. This is nothing compared to that one. I had the wrong gear altogether. I really did on that one. I learned my lesson about gear that trip. But after that, after being with 6 women in the wilderness, and the type of women that were there they weren't very nice, you know. They were very I don't know what the word is, hard-headed. That's all of us women that way. I don't know. Anyways, they weren't very nice in my opinion. So it made the trip not as good as it could have been. And so after that, I started doing stuff on my own. And there's been some times where I've been scared. But like I said, I just put my head under my blanket and I'm all good. No, to be truthful, there are times that I'm scared. But I've never, I can't say never because I've had an instance where I had a problem. But the majority of the time I've never had a life-threatening thing happen to me. Should I knock on wood? I should knock on wood. But it is truly your mindset. Because I went with all these women in the wilderness thinking that that's going to be an awesome adventure. And it turned out to be kind of frustrating because of all the mean personalities of these women. Because I could carry a lot of weight, I was carrying the majority of the weight. They end up getting into their little cliques and stuff, and I'm not about that. I'm not about cliques. I don't care, you know. So it just was very uncomfortable. So then I started doing stuff on my own. And again, that was back when I was in college. I was in my 20s at that point. So I feel once you change your mindset, I'm giving you a different view. Gotta hold the camera steady though. That's gonna be a challenge, so sorry if it's wiggling around, but I think this is prettier than looking at me. God, I keep getting distracted at how pretty this is. Wow. I still have a lot of dead trees to cut down. It's gonna be an ongoing process, I feel. Just to make it safe, that's why I want to cut them down. I don't want someone walking through my property and one of these dead ones falls on somebody. I really don't want that. Or me, or my kids, or whatever. You know, anybody. It's a little deep here. A little deep. Can you even see my feet? So, you have to gain confidence, and I don't know what it is that you don't want to do solo. I've traveled to Europe solo before, you know. I've met a friend out there, but I traveled out there, spent a couple days out there on my own, and toured around and met people, and I had a great time. I would say that I was a little nervous because I went to Germany at the time. And I don't speak German. What is it? Sprechen Sie English? Is that what they say? Sprechen Sie? I don't know. But I memorized it at that point. And I'm allergic to some food too. So that made me nervous as well. But you know, I did it. And I had so much fun. And I would do it again. And there's certain adventures that I don't want to do alone. Like you guys have mentioned, I want to do Monte Picchu with someone because I want to climb it and I want to look right next to somebody and say, hey, look what we did. You know, I want that we. So I need to train for it too, but I don't want to do that one alone. Do you see my shelter back there? Let's see, I'll zoom in on it. I did that solo. I built this shelter and slept underneath it. I had Rocky with me, but sometimes people say if you have a dog with you, you're not solo. And honestly, like I camped this weekend without Rocky, and so much easier. So much easier. With Rocky here, as much as he might protect me, and I'm using the word might, Because first of all, he doesn't like the snow. He likes to play with it at first, and then he's done with it. But it is truly camping solo and being someone's 100% dependent on you, and that is a dog, and that dog cannot help you, you know. So it's like when I'm making the fire for him, or I get up in the middle of the night to help him, you know. Oh, did I take the wrong turn? I'm trying to remember where my trail goes. I think we're okay. I'm sorry if it feels like I'm rambling on this video, but I'm waiting to get to the top, and then I'm going to tell you something, because I have some news to share regarding being solo. Whew, I'm getting winded. Okay, let me get to the top. Holy moly, it's almost to my waist now. Okay, let me get to the top, and I'm gonna hit record again. We're almost there. Oh shoot, we forgot a trail sign. Yeah. And that little pink tag over there marks the end of my property. So I almost make it to the ridge on my property. I'm gonna see if I can find somewhere to sit or stand. What is that? Oh, I think that's just a feather. This is just so pretty. I think it's a blue jay. So, I know, I'm kind of rambling on this, but if you do decide to do solo, and I'm talking right now, I'm talking about camping, when you're solo camping, you just kind of have to plan for everything, and make sure that you know how to use the gear, not only bring the gear, but know how to use the gear, know what you're capable of. So before you head off into the wilderness, you know, start practicing in your backyard, or practice only going maybe a mile out and doing it solo. So in case you need to bail, your car is right there. Now, I'm doing that in my wilderness challenges as I am camping on my own land, but I do plan to camp into the wilderness, and I will, oops, sorry, nose is running. I do plan on camping in the wilderness area in the wintertime, and so I'm learning how to do it here, and I'm looking forward to it. But I do know that I'm not going to try a solo one in the wilderness yet until I know I am 100% ready. So, regarding some news I got to share to you regarding being solo, is that you guys remember Todd. Now, if you know my channel, you know who Todd is. He's helped me out a lot here at Spirit Forest. But I want to let you guys know, because you guys have been asking about him, that Todd is kind of moving on with his own chapter in his life and kind of doing his own thing right now. And, you know, he's got some things that he wants to do. And so he won't be at Spirit Forest for this year. And I wanted to let you guys know, because I think that I will get a lot of comments. Hold on, my glove is falling off. I'm going to get a lot of comments of, well, why can't you have Todd help you with that? well, he's not around, you know. So I'm truly solo at this whole thing. And it's been awesome having him here. He's been here for the 2 seasons he's been here since I started. In fact, I think I showed him the land before I even bought it. I didn't tell him I was buying the land. I was just showing him the land. But anyways, he's helped out a lot. He's the one that built the deck and has helped me with the trees, helped me teach me some chainsaw stuff, and has been my companion during this adventure. And well, he's no longer gonna be here. So, but I appreciate him and all the help that he's done, because there is a part of me, it's like, I can do this solo. There's another part of me is, you know, when he's not here, I'm gonna be like, how do I do this? I don't have any tools. That boy has like every tool you can think of in his car. So I'm gonna have to buy another chainsaw. I'm gonna have to learn some more stuff. I got a plan. I got a plan for this. You know, I don't plan on building really anything, and a lot of the bushcraft shelter stuff here was just all me. I mean, that was all me. That wasn't Todd. But when it came to like the deck, or if something broke, he was very handy, and it was really nice to have him here. And of course, his manly muscles are always a good thing too, because these female muscles, glove keeps falling off. They don't work so well sometimes when it comes to moving things around. But again, you change your mindset. So I have a fear of being here doing all this stuff on my own, but I've changed my mindset, and now I'm excited about it. I am. I'm excited. I'm excited to try new things, do new things, you know, and it's like, I did it, and I did it on my own. So as much as that just kind of tells you I'm gonna be solo all the time, I don't have anyone to backpack with. So I won't be doing a lot of challenges while I'm backpacking, because I don't think I should challenge myself by myself. I should have somebody there, and somebody there that knows what they're doing too, you know. So it will take me some time to find a partner that I could do those kind of challenges with, and be able to trust them and know that they have the skill to help me if I need help. But I see a lot more solo with me here, which I'm excited about. I am. I'm excited. And, you know, you change your mindset. You know, I could immediately be like, oh, I can't do this anymore because I don't have Todd, you know, but no, that's not what I'm gonna do. Instead, I'm still gonna look for that chainsaw class that you guys keep telling me there's a chainsaw class. I don't know. I've called everywhere. I really have. I've called. Oh, hold on. I guess there's a log under here. I've called everywhere. Now, working a chainsaw and being on my own here on the properties, that's not smart. That's just not smart. There is a guy here, and I called him, and he's like, this is what he does for a living. And so I didn't get in a depth conversation with him, because I was actually calling him about removing some snow, not so much about trees. But he's a cool guy. I really like him. And I might approach him too. Oh, we got some deer tracks here. I might approach him to help me. You know, the thing is that you gotta know when you need help on something. Oh, this is weird. It's like the deer knew where my trail was and was totally following my trail. Okay, I'll turn it so you don't have to see me anymore. I don't have any big major projects coming up that I want to do on the land. I think that I'm going to be going out hiking more and backpacking more and stuff, and so I think you guys will see that. As for any bushcraft type shelters and stuff, oh, let's go around the tree. I think that, you see the deer? That's my trail right there. It's like they knew it was there. As for any bushcraft shelters, I think I'm okay. Might change up my kitchen a little bit. It's starting to fall apart. Oh, I should show you my kitchen. When we get down there, I'm going to show you, give you an idea on how much snow we got here. Oh my goodness, I'm sinking really deep. Oh. Okay, we're bushwhacking our way through this. Yep, that's a deer. Okay, I'm gonna work my way down the kitchen. I want to show you that. Okay, we're approaching my kitchen area. Woo, we're going downhill, so it's like I need my skis, not my snowshoes. You can see I'm just kind of sinking in it. What would it be like if I didn't have my snowshoes on? I want to show you my table. Do you see it over there? Holy moly! How much snow does Spirit Forest get? Wow! Check that out. I don't know how that table's still standing. Like, I didn't build that table too well. I got those 2x4s out of a dumpster, and I got those, the legs are just some sticks I found here. How is it carrying all that weight? I'm better than I thought. So this is my kitchen area, if you're not familiar with my channel. And there is my kitchen table-ish area that I think needs to be just a little adjusted. And then I think if I'm going to do a project, I might do something right over here. It all kind of depends on time. I kind of just want to go backpacking a little bit more. Okay, let's go back over to the tent area. We'll chat a little bit, and then I'll say goodbye. Whew. This is deep. This is really deep. You see those? You see those little things that go up? Those are stumps. Those are little cones. That's fun. That's fun. That would be fun to do a cool photo shoot over there, but I gotta get going. I gotta get back to the city. Yeah. Here's my home for the winter when I'm outdoors. So to venture into this whole solo, what I'm trying to say is that you got to change your mindset, which is the same thing I say about fears. Because the reason why you don't do things solo is because you have fears. Prepare yourself, educate yourself, and then go out there. And I'm saying don't go out there and plan on going out 8 miles in the middle of nowhere by yourself. Do little baby steps until you feel confident. Confidence is the key to being solo. So get that confidence. Okay, I'm going to end the video now. I appreciate you going on this little walk with me. That took a little longer than I thought. But it was a beautiful walk. And thanks for joining me. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.
Fall down, it's gonna be okay. The sun could go out, we're gonna be
Can't forget ya.